Connecticut and New York. I've been in either Connecticut or New York most of my life. A small stint in California and a couple of places I don't want to mention. But for the most part, East Coast guy, but I love it out here. We're in LA now.
Okay, awesome.
And I'm the curator's kind of a loose term, but I curate the art for Art and Arts Fashion. Before I was curating for Art and Arts Fashion, I've been in the art business for a total of 12 years, so 5 years before. My art tended to be lean, mostly figurative, surreal, fantastical. So the content for most of the art for the fashion shows translates, and it's an easy transition. So a lot of my existing artists have shown throughout these fashion shows in New York, Los Angeles, and Miami, and they continue to do so. And I always find new artists, emerging artists, established artists, and blue chip deceased artists. So I've had, for example, original work by Stephen Assail, who's alive, but in my opinion, one of the best living figurative artists. Leonor Feeney, who's passed, but she's published multiple museum collections, big friend of Peggy Guggenheim, as well as the artist down the road. So I enjoy it, it's fun, and we're getting, the whole thing is really growing.
Wow, yeah, I really enjoy it here. So now you also have a gallery, I'm told?
So yeah, so I have brick and mortar galleries. This is a ancillary part of my business. I have brick and mortar galleries. My flagship gallery in Ivoryton, Connecticut is still there. I have 3 galleries in Hell's Kitchen in New York City, Hell's Kitchen / Times Square on 40th and 8th with massive, epic foot traffic, and as many characters as I represent, we see a mirror image of the same characters as passerby. So very eclectic, very broad-based group of art appreciators that come into the galleries. And then I have a venue in Chelsea also called the Leo House, and a couple of wineries. So I have my hands in a lot of different projects with different groups of artists. Yep.
So now, how do you feel about combining, because I actually love the fact that you have the fashion side and then this artistic side, because fashion is also art, but to add this other element to it, where did you conceptualize this idea?
Well,
how did this come about?
You get arguments about designers and artists who say that they're two totally different things, but I think there's a definite conduit between art and fashion. A lot of famous figurative artists also had their toes in the art industry. Christian Dior started out as a gallerist. His first artist that he represented was Leonor Feeney, and I've had Leonor Feeney's in these shows.
Wow.
So yeah, it all translates. To me, it all translates. And if you dig deeper, designers, it's more of a, I'm scared to use certain words, but it's more of a predisposed expression of art that fits into a pattern. But to me, I always like to consider myself a novice at everything, and that's how I keep learning. So for a guy like me or a person like me, to me, it's all part of the same, under the same umbrella of art.
Wow. Again, I am impressed, and for those who may not have heard already, the name of this is
My gallery is Six Summit Gallery, and then everyone asks where I got that name. It's simple, that my address at my flagship gallery in Connecticut was 6 Summit Street, and I couldn't think of a name, and I just said, how about the address? So now we sort of evolved into SSG. So that's it.
Wow. Well, thank you so much,
Thank
Leo,
you, and thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.